One quote, just one sentence, can be worth more than 100 books. Sounds unbelievable, right? Think about it for a moment. We spend our lives searching for wisdom in thousands of pages, but sometimes all it takes is a single idea to shift everything. Your thoughts, your mindset, your destiny. But hey, before you throw away your bookshelf, let me explain why this isn't just some motivational fluff. There's something you need to understand about life. It's not the quantity of information that transforms you. It's the depth of what resonates within you. You could read 100 books, attend 1,000 seminars, but if you don't absorb the right idea, it's just noise. Information overload, paralysis by analysis. Ever feel like that? Here's a question. When's the last time you read something and actually felt it in your core? That brings me to a quote that shifted my entire perspective. A quote that encapsulates the very essence of human struggle and triumph. Nothing so overwhelms the rational being as the irrational, and at the same time, nothing so attracts him as the reasonable. Epictetus. It sounds simple, but let's break it down. This quote reveals the core battle within us, the pull between what makes sense and what doesn't. Think about it. Why do we sometimes sabotage ourselves even when we know better? It's because the mind doesn't always act on logic. It acts on what feels reasonable. And that can be terrifying. Your mind, when convinced, will lead you down a path, whether good or bad, because it believes it's reasonable. That's why your internal narrative is so powerful. If your mind feels it's logical for you to stay stuck, to stay small, guess what? You will. And this is where things get dangerous. If your mind believes you're unworthy, undeserving, or incapable, you'll live your life proving that belief right. Every failure, every rejection will feel justified. You won't even question it. Come on, have you ever thought, why does this keep happening to me? Well, maybe it's not life that's happening to you, but your beliefs directing you. The danger lies in what your mind feels is reasonable, but the good news, you have the power to change that. If one quote can break down your beliefs, imagine what it can do to rebuild them. Epictetus's words teach us this. You have the choice to reason differently, to shift your perspective, because here's the truth. The content you consume, the people you surround yourself with, the quotes that sink into your soul, they shape your reality. It's not about filling your brain with more information. It's about finding that one idea, that one phrase that can act as a compass for your life. And when you find it, it changes everything. But there's a catch. You see, this is where most people fail. They hear the quote, they feel inspired, but they don't act. You can have all the knowledge in the world, but if your actions don't align with it, it's worthless. This is your moment. That one idea, it's waiting for you to act on it, but you have to be willing to challenge what your mind currently sees as reasonable. If this resonated with you, if you feel that shift within, don't stop here. There's something else you need to know. There are bad habits right now that are silently destroying your life, and unless you fix them, that one quote won't be enough. Click on the video to discover what's holding you back and how to break free.